You're tuned in to the Hallowed Respite, broadcasting to you live from the big blue jewel in the sky, the dumpster diamond. I'm your host, Crystal Clarity, here to tap into the energy of the collective to reach you with exactly what your soul needs to hear right now. In this show, we use our divine insight with spirit, trinkets, and cards to shine a light on the path before us. Be sure to take only what resonates with your soul and leave the rest for who it's meant for. If the weight of the state of the world has got you down, remember to stand strong and shine even brighter. We've got a hot pile of trash tonight, just waiting to be discovered as the treasures they truly are. So sit back, get cozy, and let's dive into the bin. All right, my beautiful diamonds, let's talk about some heavy garbage we've been sorting through before we even peek into the bin. On this channel, you know we value accountability, but we have to set a real, loving boundary tonight. There is a massive difference between people who hurt others on purpose and people who are just acting out of their deep scars and fears. People need the ability to grow, heal, and learn with love. That's just the facts. We aren't here to trash people for being broken, but you do need to know who you're dealing with. And honey, the universe does not stutter. When I look at the trinkets rattling around the mat, we got the letters D and O staring right back at us. That is a direct command to do. Stop talking about it. Stop analyzing it. Just do it. And oh my goodness, we got the dragonfly again. Yes, a total repeat from our last reading. You are undergoing a massive transformation right now, and you cannot outrun it. But look how kind the universe is. Because right next to that dragonfly, we have a 4-leaf clover and a cute little koala. That means luck is completely on your side during this shift, and it is totally safe for you to slow down, rest, and nurture yourself while you change. Now, looking at our cards, we have a literal bridge forming in the energy. On the left side, we have our friends, Alethea and the gem popping out as repeats too. The universe is literally holding up a mirror to your face. You are finally standing in your absolute truth and protecting your rare inner worth. You don't need to laugh off your pain anymore, like a reversed hyena. Yes, we pulled the hyena again too. Instead, you've got this fierce, upright tiger willpower. You know what you are worth, and you are ready to cross over. But let's look at what is waiting on the other side of this bridge. You're walking towards Eros and the horse, pure passion, desire, and freedom. Sounds amazing, right? But they are surrounded by the siren, the shadow, an isolated reversed otter, and a reversed buffalo. What does that mean? It means the exact second you step into your freedom and get what you want, your old trauma is going to trigger you. You're going to feel lonely. You're going to panic that the abundance will run out. And that old siren of self-sabotage is going to start singing to you. To show you exactly how this psychological battle looks, we have the spirits of Rose Quartz from Steven Universe and Kuja from Final Fantasy IX guarding the mat. They are your fears in human form. Rose Quartz is the messy path of trying to heal. She loved deeply, but she hid her secrets and left a trail of accidental hurt behind her. On the flip side, we have Kuja, who is a scarred heart gone completely toxic. He is so terrified of rejection and dread that he lashes out and tries to destroy everything around him out of pure panic. The universe is asking you, when your triggers show up, are you going to face your secrets and heal like Rose? Or let fear turn you into a self-sabotaging villain like Kuja? And let me be completely transparent with you, my diamonds, because I've lived both sides of this coin. Back in my unhealed days, I know what it's like to act out of pure fear. I've been so defensive from my past scars that I ended up shrinking myself down, trying to keep a false peace, and accidentally hurting someone who was heavily inspired by me. I thrashed because I was drowning in my own pain, and I had to take accountability and grow through love to heal from that era. But I also know what it's like to be on the other side of the bridge, where your kindness and magic are actively weaponized against you. I have sat in spaces where toxic people used my energy to manipulate others behind my back and then gaslight me, pretending they couldn't understand my plain English when I tried to voice a simple boundary. I had to make the terrifying executive decision to nuke the whole playground. I had to burn down a massive social container and walk away because I realized I could never win a fight against two-faced manipulation. And you know what happened? People edited the script, painted me as the absolute villain, and they are still pissed off about it to this day. For a long time, that shadow sneaked up on me, whispering, "What if you really are the villain? What if you are Kuja?" But the universe hit the megaphone today to remind me and to remind you of the big preface of this entire reading. There is a massive difference between a malicious villain and a person who finally stands up, draws a fierce boundary, and refuses to let their light be weaponized or dimmed anymore. To prove the point, I pulled two fortunes from the ether tonight that made me want to throw my notebook across the room. The first one says, plain as day, "Judge me when you are perfect." Let that sink into your spirit, collective. Stop letting unhealed, hypocritical, two-faced people judge your messy chapters when their own hands are completely dirty. You do not owe your peace to anyone who is weaponizing their own pity party to make you feel guilty for surviving. And the second fortune, it is a massive repeat from our past transmission. It says, "Someday I will be queen, but I will always be myself." You are being elevated. You are stepping across that bridge and into your sovereign power. But you do not need to change your core, goofy, authentic self to wear that crown. You don't have to be a flawless, robotic perfectionist. You could be a beautifully messy work in progress and still be the absolute ruler of your own life. To the people who want to keep you small or call you a villain because you finally chose self-preservation, let them judge from the sidelines while you keep your crown perfectly polished. Let's look right into that heavy dumpster shadow. The cards pulled up a texting storm, followed by the numb one, paired with needs denial. Oh, I know this loop all too well. You panic, you flood someone with anxious messages, and then you completely freeze and numb out because asking for love feels too dangerous. You've been trapped in the exhausting lie that you have to be a flawless perfectionist to be safe. But listen to this. The perfectionist card is reversed. You are finally dropping that burden. And I kid you not, the moon phases card literally fell out of my hands and hit the ground while I was drawing. The universe is physically breaking the cycle for you. Your Akashic lifeline tonight is simple. Look for the lesson, know you have a choice, and tap into your warrior spirit. Connect to your intuition. When the panic hits and you want to freeze, just pause. Find the lesson in the trigger and watch instant miracles happen. To wrap this up, how do we collect our treasure in the trash tonight? Step 1, check the intent. Is someone acting out of malice, or are they just a scared heart acting out of old scars? Step 2, command yourself to do. When the texting panic or the numbness hits, physically change your environment and do something different. Step 3, embrace the phases. Allow yourself to be a messy, beautifully incomplete work of progress. Healing is a cycle, not a straight line. And step 4, build a quiet, non judgmental, peaceful sanctuary inside your own mind. Slow down, breathe, and know that you are safe, stable, and divinely protected. The trash is cleared and the treasure is yours. And with that beautiful clarity, it is time for this little gremlin to sign off for the time being. If this message resonated with your spirit, sparked a light in your darkness, or helped you find a treasure in your dumpster tonight, do your host a massive favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a live broadcast from the Big Blue Jewel. Drop a comment below if you feel called. I'd love to see some star emojis in the chat for this one. I read every single comment. Until next time, my gorgeous diamonds, keep your inner child lit, stand fiercely in your power, and have an absolutely magical, cozy night. Catch you on the next dumpster dive.